On the way, I go with Senpai and get some sandwiches and soy milk for lunch. Then we made it to my first lecture. Just as he wanted, Senpai sits in on my lesson. Granted, it's not just his subject. It's not his subject, and he has no reason to be here. Thankfully, there's a lot of people here today, so he won't be noticed. I sit in my usual spot in the middle of the classroom, while Senpai sits right next to me. Then so do Tiger and Leopard. They really need their own seats, though. My gaze turns to them. Tiger looks calm and used to it, but Leopard's on edge. Ever since we got onto the campus, he's been looking at pretty much everything as if he's in some crazy new world. Even after we took our seats, he's still at it. How different is his hometown anyway? Although I'm curious, he hasn't spoken a word, so I ignore him for now and get ready for class. Class begins and I start making notes while Senpai plays on his phone. All goes as expected. Well, except for Leopard, who, to my surprise, is leaning over onto my desk to see what I'm writing. A little weird having someone reading over your shoulder like this. I mean, unlike earlier this morning on the computer, I don't mind him watching me. Hey, Aberrange, stop disturbing Lyle. Not disturbing. Then keep some distance. You're distracting him from his studies, you know. It is a little distracting having a big cat face right next to your notebook, but I don't mind. Leopard moves his head away from my desk. And you shouldn't just hang around here like some peasant. You know how bothersome you are. If you want to stay, stay. But stop disturbing others. It's just pathetic. Not disturbing. And God asked for trouble. I asked for trouble, you say? You're full of trouble yourself, breaking into other people's lives and not being aware of it. I don't mind if you insist on staying, but you could possibly at least be considerate. Take a seat and keep yourself away from Lio as far as possible. Handguard's words, not listening. What are they seriously going to argue over this? I look at Senpai, but he just glances over at Tiger and Leopard before returning his phone. Sounds about right. Right, I am a handguard, and I am the protector of Lio. If you want Lio's help, you'd better listen to me. It's basic manners. Handguard asked for trouble, not listening. How am I asking for trouble if you... Knock it off, I'm in class, you two. Oh, crap. I just realized I shouted that aloud in a classroom where no one else knows what the hell I'm going on about. Expectedly, everyone in the room stares at me. Sir, what are you going on about? No, it was nothing. I'm so sorry. I was just dreaming. I quietly try to muster my defense. Don't doze off in my class. If you want to sleep, you shouldn't be here. This is your last chance, understood? Yes, understood. Damn it, I completely lost my notes now. Two cats. Lie, I'm sorry. I'm not used to the aubergine, and I forgot you could hear us. But like I said before, others won't hear us. There may be many situations like this from now on, so you should get accustomed to it. Yeah, I realize that now. I just need some time to be accustomed to this, and you're in no place to criticize me. I feel ashamed and angry as I bury my face in my arms. I can't even listen to the class at this point. Those two troublemakers remain silent from then onwards, which isn't much help now that the entire room has their eyes on me. Afterwards, I have to drag myself out of class. At least Senpai gives me a reassuring pat on the shoulder. You alright, Lio? That really could have gone better. It really could have. What the hell was I thinking? Sorry. Don't even say that. It's alright. You don't have to. I just remembered I'm talking to nothing again. Thankfully, this time I'm walking in the corridor, and it looks like I'm just talking to Senpai. Lyle, why do you keep covering up about this? Why do you keep covering up for this aubergine? Did you stop calling him aubergine? It's really not appropriate these days. I make sure to speak quietly, pretending that I'm only talking to Senpai. There's no need to play the race card now. He didn't really bother me to begin with, so don't just lay the blame on him. Firstly, he called me a hand god. Secondly, aubergine is a proper noun. It's not like I've been calling him a barbarian. Well, it's your words. It's your attitude. So you mean... so you mean I shouldn't hate him? Yeah. I can't do that. Alright, sure. You're a guardian tiger from a high temple. But why be so strict? I mean, I'm a hand god as well, but Liluku doesn't bother me. You're not nearly qualified to argue with me, you kitten. Hey, don't call me kitten. I leave them alone and walk to my next class. At least somehow managed to stop arguing during my next class. Finally, I have some peace. Senpai's full attention is now on his phone, but my notes are severely lacking. I see some of the same people from my last class looking at me. Embarrassed, I can't help but try and huddle away from their eyes, knowing full well I won't be able to escape until class is over. Thankfully, it's not long before the lesson ends, and I can finally rest my uneasy soul. Just as soon as I step outside, Senpai comes around in front of me and blocks my way dramatically. Lyle, let's get dinner. We already missed our chance at lunch, so we can get something nice. Alright, what do you want? A big hot pot. Senpai, aren't you forgetting that we have club practice tonight? Even when we have practice, we still have time to eat. We're in the dance clubs, and no matter how you look at it, it's not a great idea to dance on a full stomach. And that's not the only issue. For starters, a hot pot would be way too filling, and secondly, we wouldn't have the time to eat one to begin with. Sorry, Senpai, there's no way I'm dancing after eating that much food. What? It's such a great chance to dine with you, Lyo. It's alright, we have lots of chances. No need to hurry. I just thought, alright. You better keep your word. I will, for now. How about we just head off to the cafeteria? Yeah! We moved to the cafeteria and found a table of 4. It's kind of a waste, even though there's technically 4 of us. After securing a table, Senpai and I go get food. I guess Leopard's never been to a cafeteria, so he comes too. Tiger, on the other hand, follows Leopard, probably just wanting to keep an eye on him. Our college has a super huge cafeteria. They have everything. Bentos, noodles, hamburgers, meat, desserts, even a drink bar. You could probably find whatever you wanted. Since we don't have much time, I go for something simple. A chicken thigh rice. Senpai ends up getting himself some pork rib noodles, and well, an extra soft large drink. An extra large soft drink, my bad. Senpai, are you really going to drink that much before practice? I thought it was only recitation today. Alright, we're not supposed to have full club practice today. There's only recitation for the show yesterday. It should be over in a couple minutes. But you never know, so I'm not about to stuff myself. When I try to argue further with Senpai, Tiger comes back from the stalls. Lyo, what is that? A hamburger. It's just a hamburger, you know, like meat, salad, and sauce, between 2 sesame seeds buns. There should be a picture over there on the menu. It does seem they have many meats available. Oh yeah, mostly pork or rib. Pork or beef or chicken though. What? You don't even know what a hamburger is? What rock did you live under? My worshippers don't use them as sacrifice. Traditionally speaking, he's right not to have seen one. So I guess with your family, that means you won't have to have any before coming here, too, then. Hey, it's not like I've lived under a rock, too. I love hamburgers. I even have egg burgers for breakfast all the time. Egg burger. So is that the same thing? Well, kinda. It's meat between two buns with a fried egg. That doesn't sound as nice as menu pictures make it out to be. What are you laughing about? Where... So you've been well acquainted with all this a long time then, kitten. A long time ago, you mean, before I possessed this body. Well, I'm not sure. I have all these memories after all, and I can't tell if these are his or mine, so maybe I didn't know before. I see. So why do you ask? Nothing. Simple curiosity. The old man definitely wants a hamburger. Wait, really? So how about I get one for you? No, it's fine. But Lio, you can't eat anymore? Can you eat anymore? I swear I know how to speak. Me? Nah, I'm not hungry. So you're just going to throw all of it away? What a waste. I thought he wanted to eat a burger, though. It's not like I need to eat anything. Wow, Lio, you call yourself a Jitong? Your guardian tiger here is a spirit. He doesn't literally eat things. What? No, wait. So, what do you mean by he doesn't eat things? How should I explain? So, when a god eats something, they just eat the chi within. They don't actually eat the food itself. Basically, humans won't see a difference. So, it's more like an offering. Yeah, so when you buy a hamburger for the old man over here, he gets to enjoy the taste, but you have to finish it anyways. Otherwise, we'll just have to throw it away. Okay, so this chi you mentioned, is this something gods need? Yeah, we need it, but gods won't run short on chi as long as people worship them. You're basically the priest for the old man, so he won't be hungry if you're here. I'm not that lucky since my feudong doesn't have any worshippers these days. Although a god can maintain their powers as long as a priest isn't present, it's better to have some offerings. Offerings are the best ways to obtain chi and attain people's belief, after all. So, I'm the priest? You placed my statue on your shelf, did you not? You are also my worshipper, so your room could be considered my temple, and therefore you are my priest. What a cruddy temple. So all this time I've been serving my guardian tiger? But by that logic, I've done embarrassing things in the temple. Is that even okay? That and I've never worshipped Tiger's statue properly, not to mention sacrifices. I don't really like the family traditions, but now I feel like I've treated them unfairly because I ignored them. It's alright. I'm not really hungry. I just wanted to try. I never even offered him a sacrifice before, so I can't just say no the first time he's ever actually asked for something. So I'll just get one. It's fine, Lio. There's no need to waste it. That's right. You can get one tomorrow and eat it for dinner. Now that you can see him, you can just buy him whatever he wants anyway. However, you know, God will punish you if you waste food. Yeah, okay. I've pretty much decided now to buy my guardian tiger whatever he wants. He's a guardian tiger of my family. It's the least I can do for him after ignoring him for so long. Now that I think about it, maybe Leopard wants something to eat as well. I look around to find him staring at the drink bar. Never mind, I think he's good. Returning to my dinner, I finish off my chicken thigh rice, return my tray, and head off to club practice with Senpai. The venue for dance club is a place we call the Mirror Wall. It's basically an open veranda room with a wall covered in mirrors. I swear I can read. I promise. We find a corner to drop off our things while the other club members are standing around talking. Tiger leans against a pillar, watching us from the other side of the crowd. Leopard seems enamored with the mirror wall itself. I don't think he's ever seen such a big mirror before. He must be pretty happy to watch us practice after the show last night. Usually I would hang around and see the other freshmen, but I just decided to keep an eye on Senpai. Good call. Everyone around us is in high spirits after last night's show. Then our club leader arrives to give us a rousing speech about the show. The whole club echoes their excitement, and I feel it too. I share this honor with my fellow club members. Our successes and our failures are all felt as one. It's just how we are. What a good club. I'll miss it. Senpai, are you alright? You don't seem yourself. Did you get a cold? No. Why? I can't be sentimental sometimes. I didn't mean it like that, but what's wrong? Has anything happened to you? Well, I was talking as a guardian tiger, because, I'll have to leave school if you decide to go to Maui with me. Well, really, I'll have to leave anyways, even if you don't like my offer. Take my offer. That's right, you have to go back anyway. Yeah, though after being in this body for long, I've started thinking about being a human isn't that bad. It's such a lovely club, it's pretty rare, right? After all, based on my memories, well, that's not a good topic. What kind of topic? It's nothing. So, about coming to Maui, what do you think about at the moment? Well, it's really not that easy. All three of you want my help. You can help all of us then. No way. Is it really impossible? I know it's not easy, but it's not like it's gonna take 5 years or something. I'm sure that guardian tiger doesn't need you home right away. So I'm sure there's some way you can do that and manage my help as well as that leopard's. How long would that take? 10 years? I'd need to give up dancing during the best years of my life. There's no way. Then couldn't you just help me? It's not that easy. You said it wouldn't take more than 3 years, so how many years exactly? And then, how am I supposed to rejuvenate your temple? I have no idea at this point. That's a good point. I really didn't explain it before. Let me see. It's just a small temple, so it definitely won't take a lot of effort to run. More specifically, you gotta do housekeeping, advertise for the temple, offer help to people who come, and so on. That's a lot. Isn't that a lot? Yeah, that's what I said. Well, those are the petty things. But we have to build people's confidence in us step by step. It's never easy to convince people, so I can tell how long it's going to take. Honestly, it sounds boring. Maybe you can entertain yourself by dancing. There's no way that will work, and you know that, well, senpai. I have no tutor or clubmates. I wouldn't get anywhere. That's true, but at least you have me. Just consider it. But senpai, I couldn't do all this while I'm at school, could I? Since I can just drop out of school until you wait until I graduate. Even then, if I choose to take off... Even if I choose to take 2 years off, I need to perform my military service before that. And then 2 years with you, that's probably the end of my dancing career as it is. I know, but seriously speaking, it's not easy to feed yourself by dancing anyways. Even I mean, Yen Shu-Chi never considered dancing as a real career option. Do you think you could really manage that? But I can't just give up all this effort I've put into this, and all the links I've gone to do so far. Well, honestly, haven't you only been dancing for like half a year? Hell no, I've wanted to do this ever since high school. It's not like my other options are any better anyways. I don't really care for that stuffy religious stuff. I came to Taipei because I didn't want to be constrained by my family. Now you expect me to give little I have up just because I have some special talent. I know it's not something you can decide in a day, but I want you to think about it. Just been driven up the wall. I'm seeking your help because I really have no way out. Just so think about it, alright? I want to work something out with you, Senpai, but... Hey, Shuchi, come over here. The club leader is calling Senpai over. Ah, right away. Oh, thank God. Senpai heads off immediately. Seems like they're going to have a meeting after all. Senpai is pretty important around here. He's practically the backbone of our club. So I guess that's the end of our conversation. There was more I wanted to talk to him about. To avoid just standing there, I readied myself to move on. Then suddenly one of the other guys put me on the spot. Yo, Lio, what's up with you and Chuchi Senpai? What's up with us? You two seem pretty weird today. You come practice together and then spend heaps of time all buddy-buddy with them? So what, you dating them? What a bad boy. What the hell? No, that's nonsense. We're not in that kind of relationship. So what's going on between you two? We're just talking normally. Honestly, it was a serious conversation. How could it be taken as romantic? How suspicious. I didn't see you two becoming that close before. It's not like you two are inconspicuous about it either. See, all the other guys are staring at you. Really? I look around to find a few guys from the Shuchi Senpai Admirers Club literally staring at me. What the hell? We were just talking. Our club has a pretty chill atmosphere, evidently, so chill that people will gossip about anything. Not everyone's gonna think we're in cahoots or something. Is every club like this, or maybe it's just ours? But I was just... So what were we doing before you two arrived here together? We had dinner? Wow, and you said you weren't in a relationship. I'm not in a relationship. Just admit it, we're buddies, right? It's not that bad to be in love with Senpai, he's super cute. Like I said, we are not... convince me all you want. You'll just have to convince the entire club at this rate. People want the truth. Okay. Lyle said there's nothing going on, just leave him alone already. Some other guys grabbed the shoulder of the person talking to me. Come on, you don't see risque things like this every day. You don't see a fight every day either, so back off or I'll beat you. Of course, he won't really beat up anybody, but those guys seem bored of teasing me anyways, thank God. Thanks a lot, Jaho. One thing I know about Jaho is even though there's 1,000 people with his name, this guy is actually Aboriginal Taiwanese, like the name Origins would suggest. You're welcome. Sometimes you just have to be tough with them. Well, I mean, it's hard to deny some of the stuff he's been saying. After all, Senpai, Shuchi, possessed by a leopard cat, has been living with me since last night. Embarrassed, I try to avoid his gaze and notice leopards skulking around. Right, there's something I could ask Jaho. Jaho, you're a Rukai, right? Seeing leopard reminded me that Jaho helped us with a lot of information on the Rukai traditions for the show last night. Maybe he knows something. Yeah, I am. What's up? Which tribe? Tribe? Where's your hometown? Utai. Is that what you want? Yeah, what a coincidence. Coincidence? It's nothing really. I can't exactly tell him there's a clouded leopard from Utai who wants my help, but I really want to ask him something about it. How should I do this? It's alright, it's just that, you're familiar with Rukai traditions. Rukai traditions? I know a bit. Anything you want to know? Do you know any Rukai gods who are clouded leopards? Well, I'm afraid it's not my specialty. Clouded leopards. Honestly, I have no idea. None at all? I don't know, or at least I can't come up with anything off the top of my head. Like I said, I don't know much about this stuff. But I have an aunt who teaches this stuff. I could ask her for help. Really? Please ask her for me. I'd owe you one. You're welcome. It's no skin off my nose. Afterwards, I say goodbye to Jaiho and he heads off, somewhat relieved that it's over. I'm kinda worried that Leopard overheard what we were talking about. Luckily, he's too busy watching some of the guys practicing to take notice. Or for what that matters. See how embarrassed I was. It's kinda strange though. Jaiho probably would at least know all the big Rukai gods. He could really be no clouded leopard god and no Rukai. I mean, even with the modest knowledge of the ancestor tradition, he's usually on top of this stuff. I start to wonder if I should ask Leopard about it, when I'm interrupted by Senpai coming back over. Lio, sorry for keeping you waiting. What's wrong? You seem down. I'm fine. Well, honestly, some guys were making fun of me. It's just put me off a bit. Making fun of Lio? About what? It's about you. They're starting to catch on that I'm suddenly spending more time with you. There's been a bunch of gossip about it. Oh, it's fine. Leave them to be. You're not the one being harassed. Yeah. What does that matter? Are they going to hurt you? You never know. Yips of those guys are into you, and I know it. And you know it. I might get murdered one day. Okay, now you're just being dramatic. No, he's not being dramatic. Don't worry about it. Even if they come asking for trouble, I won't let anybody else touch you one single bit. Whatever. It's not like you'll be around to stop them. Right. So I'll just have to stay with Lio all the time. Senpai, this whole time that's been your real intention, right? Stop messing around with me. Come on, it's not like we can make rumors disappear by themselves. And it's not like I'm gonna let them gossip get between us. You know how much your help means to me. Just don't give a crap about the rumors. I'll be here to protect you, Lio, no matter what happens. So don't worry about it, okay? That's what I feel like he's gonna do. I don't think your words are very credible, Senpai. I thought you'd at least deny that. I don't really care. Like I said, I'll protect you, Lio, regardless of your trust in me or not. Besides, you not trusting me means I'm being too cute for you to handle. What? No, it's not like that. Senpai. Okay, I'll go easy on you for now. Actually, I was about to go home and grab my stuff. There's nothing else scheduled for the club today, so you can go home early too. Oh, yeah. Sounds good. There's no way I'm staying around with all the heat on me today. Issue is leaving with Senpai is just going to be... it's going to throw fuel on the fire. What do I do? I'm going home, Lio. See you later. He says it loud enough to get people's attention. Damn it. He did that on purpose. I better get out of here before people start asking questions. I pull my guardian tiger to pull the daydreaming cloud leopard aside and get my butt out of here as fast as possible, quickly making my way home. Phew, I'm exhausted. I check my backpack on the ground, just about ready to throw myself onto bed, but I can't take a break just yet. It's a pain, but no matter how tired I am, I just can't go to bed without having a shower. I wrestle my body away from its soft retreat and head to the bathroom, getting into the shower. After the shower, I get dressed and start to tidy up my room when I hear a knock from the door. It's probably Senpai. Lio, I'm home. I open the door to find Senpai lugging a full-on travel suitcase down the corridor. Where is he even going to put this much stuff? Senpai, that's a bag is huge. Where is you going to put all that? So, just let it be my personal closet. It's a perfect fit for the front corner of your room. You just have to move your folding table out of the way. You really planned this out, didn't you? It's all because I like you, Lio. What kind of response is that? I'm giving up on trying to reason with this guy. Then Senpai Senpai then invites himself to my room, humming a cheery tune while he begins to make himself at home. Before I know it, he finished setting up his stuff and is off to the bathroom. I'm so tired. I collapse onto the bed, complaining to no one but myself. Laya, I'm not sure if I'm worrying too much, but I believe you should watch out for that kitten. What's wrong? Simply put, I do not trust him. I have no reason to trust some so-called tiger who used to be a yaguai. So he is a yaguai who became a guardian tiger? Correct, although I've never heard about any leopard cat guardian tigers. Even if he was genuine, he would have once been a leopard cat yaguai who had been subdued and taken in by a local god of soil. But an ex-yaguai is still a yaguai. Keep that in mind. I mean, I can't say his actions haven't been weird. I'm still not sure how I feel about him possessing Shuchi-senpai. I mean, he's Shuchi for now, but what happens to the Yushichi? On top of that, people are starting to think we're in a relationship. I feel bad for Yan Shuchi. This will be a problem once it's all over. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Honestly, I just need to sleep after the drama today. I don't really care about who's sleeping with me. To avoid the fight, I just pull up my quilt and close my eyes. Senpai would probably turn off the light anyways. I close my eyes and think. Everything that's happened, everything that I could do, and things that I didn't do, they all weigh upon my mind as I fall asleep. Alright, we're gonna call it there on this episode of Nikojishi. So, thank you guys for coming on here and seeing what I had to offer. Thank you guys on Twitch who came to join. Thank you guys who are not on Twitch that are on YouTube to come on here and see what I had to offer. Hopefully it was everything that you would like. I'm going to do some more videos on this very soon. Just keep it in turn that it's going to be a minute. So hopefully you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!